myself, Anthony Hayes, here with Joshua Zamora. Josh, do you want to just say hello to them quickly, and I'll just jump straight into the training so that we can cover as much as we can because we've got a lot to get through tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Great to be here. Good morning, everyone, or good night, wherever you are in the world. So good to be here with you.
Right, let me just make sure. Guys, can you see my screen? Can you see the slide in front of you? Josh, can you keep an eye on the questions for me?
Yeah, I will. There, we're good.
Yeah, right, okay. So let's jump into this. I don't like webinars where there's a lot of fluff and stuff involved. Now, we did promise we were going to give you some training. So I'm going to teach you some things, and then we can go straight into the video. It's in Alpha software showing you how to automate every part of what I'm going to teach you here today, okay? Now, the first thing is how to create thousands of instant hands-free internal YouTube links, okay? Whenever you upload a video to your main channel, you can create thousands of internal YouTube links without doing any more work after you have set this up, okay? And I'll show you what it looks like, okay, just very, very quickly. This channel here is a support channel. I call this a support channel, okay? Every Gmail account, we can do up to 50 YouTube channels, okay? With those YouTube channels, we can create sections on the home page like this, and this section is saved playlists, okay? But these saved playlists, if you look at the name in here, these are coming from my main channel, okay? And so every time I upload a video into YouTube, I assign it to one of these 4 playlists, okay? And whenever I assign to one of those 4 playlists, these links auto-update in all of my support channels. Now we've got, for example, in mass media SEO, we've got over 1,000 YouTube support channels. So whenever we upload a video from a multimedia press release that a customer has submitted, that video goes into the mass media channel, and it instantly gets 1,000 internal YouTube links. Now let me show you how to do it, okay? You can see what it's supposed to look like. I'm going to show you how to do it so you know how to do this yourself manually if you choose to do this. Now what we need to do, up in the corner, top right hand corner up here, you can see we can click here and we can get into this little section. It's got a little sort of cog icon here. Click on this, okay? Then come down to where it says additional features, okay? And underneath there you can see all my channels or create a new channel, okay? So I'm going to come in here. You can see I've got a whole bunch of channels in here with the same Google account, okay? I'm going to click on this. I'm going to give this a name. I'm going to call this one Video Synth Alpha, for example, okay? Choose a category. I normally choose other. Just they don't ask me more questions, that's why. Click on done. And just wait for this. We have a new channel. Now what we need to do is in this section down here, we need to create an area where we can save some playlists, where we can create a section. Now when we click on this little icon, let me just cancel that again. Just underneath where the channel art should be, okay, you can see this little cog again. Click on here, and under this privacy settings, excuse me, we're going to make sure that all liked videos and all saved playlists are not private. We're going to switch that off and keep all our subscriptions private. We're going to switch that off. And to customize the layout, we're going to switch this on, okay? Off, off, and on, basically, from this little cog in the right-hand side. Click on Save. And now we have a saved section. Right now, what I want to do is I want to get 4 playlists from my main YouTube channel. So I'm just going to go over there right now. I'm going to find 4 playlists while I'm logged into the support channel. Okay, so I'm just going to put user. Sorry, typos as normal. If you've ever been on one of my webinars before, you know I do a lot of typos. Right, so when I'm in my main channel here, right, now what we need to do is go into the playlist area. Right, now I'm going to choose 4 playlists that I know will always be used, or at least one of them will be used whenever I upload a video to my channel. So I've got Alpha SEO Products, SEO 2016 Webinars, and let me pick one more, Product Creation, okay. Right, now I am still logged into this channel here, the support channel. Right, now what I want to do is when I'm in these 4 playlists that I have identified, I'm going to click on Save, and I'm saving that playlist from my support channel. I'm logged into my support channel even though I'm on my main channel right now, okay? And I'm just going to click on that privacy settings just to make sure it's been done properly. Yeah, okay. So I'm just making sure that I'm making these playlists public. Okay, I'm going to click on save the second playlist. I'll click on save the third playlist. I will click on save the fourth playlist. Okay. Right now, when I come back over to this support channel, I click on add a section, and where it's got content, come down to where it says playlist, and then you can click on where it says saved playlists, okay? And we're going to choose vertical list, and we're going to click on done, okay? That means whenever I upload a video to my main channel, a link will automatically appear here linking back to that new video, okay? So if you've got 100 of these, that's 100 internal YouTube links. Okay, if you've got 1,000, it's 1,000 internal YouTube links. Very, very powerful stuff, okay? Any questions on this before I go on to the next point? Let me know if there's any questions, please. Josh.
Yeah, no, you're good right now.
Huh?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sorry,
I've just taken
yeah.
a quick sip there. Right, okay. Right, how to discover 100% guaranteed commercial intent keywords. Okay, this is massive, guys. If you know how to use this, if you learn this strategy, and even more important, if you learn how to automate it, this is huge, absolutely huge. Since the Google algorithm updates, when we were sort of had to be more careful about anchor text, you know, for exact match keyword phrases and stuff, then to me, and as far as I'm concerned, the most important thing to tell Google about what your content is about therefore becomes the titles, and it always has been really important, even from the old days, but you know, before the algorithm updates. So if we know how to create thousands of variations of commercial intent keywords, that's buyer intent keywords, okay, guaranteed every single time, then we have something very, very powerful when we are doing our backlinking. Okay, we have something extremely powerful. Whereas before we used to use tools like SE Nuke. This has gone back a few years before they've done the sort of newer versions that they come out with, you know, once a year or something. And we used to just use the exact same anchor text for the titles, for the anchor text, all that kind of stuff. It was always the exact same keyword phrase that we wanted to rank for. Now it has to be completely different. And I'm going to show you a way that we can make this happen. Now, to show you how to do this, I'm going to have to use Video Sync Alpha at some point during this, but I'm going to show you manually how we get this started, okay? So what I did here, and this will look confusing right now, but just bear with me. In 2 minutes, I promise it will all make perfect sense, okay? I go into Google Keyword Planner. In this, excuse me, in this instance, I put in the seed keyword dentist. You can do this for affiliate, you can do this for local, you can do this for any niche whatsoever. For this example, I used the word dentist. Google Keyword Planner gives me 800 results back, okay? Those 800 results you can see here in column 1, okay? Now what I do is I go through them manually, okay? It takes a little bit of time the first time you do it. After that, it takes about 10 to 15 minutes in any niche, okay, once you know how to do this. So when I go through these keywords like 1-800-dentist, what I want to do is I want to find what I call the front end modifier, okay? Every commercial intent keyword, every buyer keyword phrase has 3 elements to that keyword phrase, okay? As far as I can figure out anyway. If you know something different, by all means let us know. But this is the way I do it, and this works 100% guaranteed every single time. So here we can see 1-800-dentist. For me, the front-end modifier is 1-800. When we come down here, 24-hour dentist, the front-end modifier is 24 hours. Come down a bit further, aesthetic dentistry. The modifier, the front-end modifier is the word aesthetic, and so on and so forth. We've got affordable, we've got, let's see what else we've got in here. Best, we've got top, all those kind of keywords you can see that I've taken the time and I put all of those in this column B, okay? Now that is all my front-end modifiers, right? Now I'm looking for the main keywords. Keywords like dentist, okay, that's a main keyword, that goes in the middle, okay? Come down a bit more, cosmetic dentistry goes in here, okay? We've got dental care, and we've got all these other kind of keywords that I'm taking from the keywords that Google gave me back from the planner, okay? I'm getting Google to optimize my content basically, okay? So we come down dental treatment center, dental insurance and stuff like that. Okay, so these are all my main keywords. Now for the third part, the third element of a commercial intent keyword, we can go two ways here. We can use locations, which definitely makes it commercial intent anyway, right? Or we can put some kind of affiliate keywords in here. And I will be doing a webinar next week for Video Send Alpha customers where I go into this for, I think we're going to do cellulite treatment. So I can do basically for local marketing, for the offline stuff, and I can use that same niche for online marketing for cellulite creams and stuff. So make sure show you on that webinar, and you will see how we can use this both ways. But for the purpose of this webinar and to make sure that everybody understands what the concept is and let us go on to the next things, I'm going to put in just locations in here, okay? If you were using for affiliate marketing, your end modifier might be things like discount or free delivery or something like that, okay? For local, of course, you're going to put in geo-targeting, okay? So what I've done is I've grabbed all the towns in London for this particular one, okay? So what I do then is I come over to the software. Let me just grab the software key that I need for this one. So I can update the software to the full version. Just bear with me a second.
Hey guys, and I just want to touch on a few things as well as when you're finding keywords, like Tony has been saying, is you want to go after the buyer intent keywords. Those are the ones that are really going to convert at a high level because even no matter how powerful some of the software that we put together is, people always want to go after, you know, the very competitive terms like, you know, just weight loss or how to make money, things like that. But when you're able to use this kind of stuff and really get targeted with your keywords, that's when you really start getting the best results because you're getting really targeted keywords and buyer intent keywords. So I can't stress that enough. Make sure you're always going after those buyer intent keywords.
Exactly. Okay. The beauty of this is, especially using a tool like Video Send Alpha, is that we can do massive backlinking to YouTube videos, okay? YouTube can soak it up. I mean, we've had videos ranking where we've sent, 1,500, 2,000 bookmarks within, just a period of 1 or 2 hours or something like that. You can do massive linking with YouTube videos. And what we can do then, if we're using these commercial intent keywords, is we're just building that relevancy around it, okay? Now, when I created this strategy, it was actually based on a WordPress plugin that I had before called Local Traffic Commando, where we used to create this strategy inside a WordPress site, and we created thousands of pages. Okay, and we would rank for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of keywords, and it was actually based on another WordPress plugin by Jeremy called Local Pages Ninja. I wrote to their support and said, Jeremy, why don't you put this in? But they never ever replied, and I ended up just making the plugin myself. But since the Google algorithm updates, we cannot do that so much anymore with WordPress. You might get away with it in some niches, but you might get de-indexed. More likely you're going to get de-indexed, okay? So what I did is I took the strategy and we took it from WordPress and we put it into Web 2.0, we put it into social bookmarking kind of sites, and we put it into video sharing sites, okay? So if anything is going to get de-indexed, it's going to be just one account, because we have the ability, using tools like Video Send Alpha, to go and create thousands of accounts in minutes, okay? Literally in minutes with 2 clicks, okay? And I'll show you that in a little bit as well. So anyway, so what I've done is I've taken these 3 columns and I've taken a sample of each for these 3. Now what's important to understand here is how many combinations we can get using these keywords, and I'll show you some examples of what they look like together in just a minute, okay? So for example, if I have 10 in this column for the front end modifiers, and I have 10 sort of main keywords, then it would be 10 times 10 would give me 100 variations, and if I had 10 locations, then it would be times 10 again, give me 1,000 combinations, okay? So for example, the software will create titles like 24-hour, dental services in, Edmonton. Then it will do 24-hour dental services in Eltham, in Embankment, and so on and so forth, okay? And then it will jump down to the next one, and it will carry on, carry on, carry on. There's just so many combinations in here with just so little bits of keywords in here. That would take me literally 10 minutes to put together. Okay, I don't know what the calculation is because I don't know how many I've got in here, but you can see down here in the preview, I don't know if you can see this, I cannot get the make this any bigger, but I can read it out to you. So the preview here says find a dental specialist in Harefield, okay, emergency dental surgery, Pimlico, commercial intent keywords every single time, top dentist, High Park Corner, okay, top dental clinic in Hounslow. What's really, really important here is that we're using a different variation every single time with the titles that we're using, okay? These are all going to go backlinking via tiered linking to our money URL, okay? And this makes it extremely powerful. So what we used to be able to do inside WordPress that we can no longer do, we've actually got a better way to do it now, all because we have this automated account creator that makes it possible to create thousands of accounts in 2 clicks, okay? So what we do with this, with these keywords is we use these for the titles of bookmarks, of Web 2.0 embeds, of video sharing site syndication, and things like that, and we just syndicate. We can even do that with the same video using Video Send Alpha, because when we upload a video to Video Send Alpha, we change the file size in between every single upload, okay? Plus you can do some other things like spinning and changing thumbnails and stuff like that, okay? So that's the first 2. Is there any questions on any of those 2 strategies? Anything you didn't understand before I go further?
No, everyone is pretty much enjoying it. Everyone's saying, thank you, it is amazing. Whoa, is there a replay of that? So yes, guys, we are recording this, and we will be putting it in the members area for everyone once you purchase Video Send Alpha. So yes, as far as questions, there's nothing specific. Everyone is just raving and dialed in. Chip is saying it's awesome. So perfect. Great.
Okay, so we have covered the first 2. Now, the third one here, how to make video sharing site syndication 10 times more powerful. Well, this goes with anything. This goes with social bookmarking. This goes with Web 2.0. This goes with, you know, syndication to sharing sites, okay? Josh, do you want to talk a little bit about indexers, because you've got the link indexer service, and maybe you can just explain to them why indexing will make sharing the syndication 10 times more powerful.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, first off, for those of you that don't know, link indexing pretty much means that all the backlinks that you're building are Google's going to include them in their index, means that they're going to be in the search results. You'll be able to type in a keyword, and any backlink that you build will show up in Google's index. The reason that that's important and why that makes it everything more powerful is because the more backlinks that you get indexed, the more that it counts towards your rankings. Because if you build a link and Google never knows about it, that's exactly what it is. Google will never know about it, and it won't count towards your rankings. So you have to make sure that you're including indexing as part of your strategy. If not, you're wasting a lot of your backlinking time. Because if you don't do any indexing at all, you'll be lucky if Google automatically indexes 10 to 20% at max of your backlinks. That's with you not doing anything. If you include indexing, meaning that you're going to be building backlinks to your backlinks, which that helps as part of the process of getting your backlinks indexed, that number now goes up to 50, 60, even 70%. By including indexing in your strategy. So now, instead of having to build, 3 times as many backlinks to get the same results, you can build, instead of building 100 backlinks, you can now build 50, because now out of those 50, 30 to 40 are getting indexed. As if you don't do any indexing, to get those same 30 to 40 links, you'd have to build 120 links, if that makes sense. So at the end of the day, link indexing pretty much means that you're going to be building backlinks to your backlinks to make sure that Google knows about them. And the more of those backlinks that you're able to get indexed, the better and the faster results you're going to get. Because, like I said, if you don't do any indexing at all, you're going to get about 10 to 20% of your backlinks indexed. When you do indexing, then you increase that to 50, 60, even 70%. And by doing that, you're getting more results by having to do less work. And there's several different services out there that allow you to do link indexing. And the good thing as well is that we've built in several integrations inside of Video Send Alpha that will allow you to use indexing as part of your strategy, all within the software.
Very cool. Okay, so the next point we've got in here, I will touch on this a little bit more as well about the how to make the sharing site syndication more powerful. I'm going to give you some examples showing you inside Video Send Alpha how we do it, or how I prefer to do it anyway. And the great thing about Video Send Alpha is that it has inbuilt SEO strategies, and most of the time it's just checkbox option to make those strategies happen. Okay, so let's bring the software back across and we can look at some things in here. Now in this Video Send Alpha tab up here, you can see that I've posted some videos. Okay, basically I posted the same video multiple times into the same accounts, into the same sites with different accounts. The reason I was able to do that was because I have this beautiful thing here called the bulk account creator. Okay, this is an amazing piece of software, just this one part. This is where the real power is inside Video Send Alpha. Now if I want to go and create bulk accounts, all I have to do is click on this button here that says bulk profiles creator. Okay, it's telling me I don't have any proxies, which I'll keep for now just for the sake of demonstration. You can see up here we've got this little radio button, create emails and accounts. Okay, I can choose a time delay in between creating accounts, so I'll bring that down to say 3 or 4 minutes, and I can put in here say 50 profiles. Now I'm not going to do that with no proxies. Without proxies, really you can do maybe 3, 5, you might even stretch it and manage to get 10 profiles done where you don't need proxies. But if you have got proxies and you want to create 50 profiles, then it's just a matter of clicking this button here, and that's it. That's all you have to do, and you can come back and maybe in an hour and you will have a whole bunch of accounts looking like this. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, that's
it's
amazing.
Just very, 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 very automated. I'm going to stop that bulk account creator because I know I don't have any proxies. I forgot to add my proxies before I come onto the webinar. But that is really how easy it is. So when I go into somewhere like, when I go into the tab here for Video Send Alpha, say for example, let me just pick one that hasn't got any content in there yet. I'm just been playing around testing software today. So when I come into one of the projects in here, it's very, very simple to create a project. You just click on create project, give it a name, and you will get this thing down the side. Okay, these little tabs down the side. Now when I come into the account section in here, I'll just clear this. When I come into the account section in here, it's got 4 tabs at the top. All I have to do is click on import, and I can select all, and this will import all of the accounts that are related to video sharing sites from that 40 or 45 minutes work that I did. I didn't even do 40 minutes work. I actually clicked one button, made 2 decisions, how many accounts, how many profiles to make, what time delay, and I came back about 40 or 45 minutes later, and I've got 99 accounts in here, okay, that I can do a video sharing site to. A video sharing syndication to. Okay, I'm using sites like Dailymotion, VO, Vimeo, VidMe, Photobucket, etc. as well. Now, when I'm in the account section as well, if I click on this little button here, with the green sort of check there, you can see there's some other sites that we can add in here. Not all sites we can create automated accounts with. I mean, we've been working on this tool for more than a year. And we've got it down to 5 that we can do consistently well. But the beauty of this is that it really is a numbers game when you get to these kind of when you can create accounts this easy for video sharing sites. It really is a numbers game. Now, how do we make syndication even more powerful? Well, we have this tool here called Tube Link Rules. Now, this I'll tell you up front, this Tube Link Rules is part of the OTO1. But if I go and create link rules using multi-channels, which I've got on here, you can see I've got one Google account. Let me just get rid of some of these. Just clear this so you can see exactly how this works. I just want to delete the ones I've selected. Okay, when I add my Google account in here, and I have a multi-channel like I just showed you with when I was creating the support channels, then once you have started, once you have verified the account, you will see all of the multi-channels you have in this account. Okay. Now, typically I use this tab for YouTube link wheels or YouTube silos if you choose to, with support channels. Okay. I keep this away from my main channel. Now, if I've got in here, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 channels. Now, if I want to make this video here get posted into 8 different channels, all I have to do is checkbox this, okay? This first one will be assigned to this channel here, the first one. So if I want to syndicate to all 8, well, all I have to do is click on this button that says clone. Okay, now I've got 8 different options here. So the first one, I'll choose the first channel. Second one, I'll choose the second. Number 3, I'll choose number 3. Number 4, number 4. Number 5, number 5. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So on and so forth like this, okay? Right, now, what I can do then is if I checkbox all of these, then this video here that I've added in here, if I just click on the edit, you can see I've spun the title, spun the descriptions, got a category, some keywords, and we can even choose to add multiple thumbnails in between each video upload as well, so each video looks differently, and you can do that if you choose, but I got too lazy to grab them from the other computer today, so I haven't done that. But what happens then is this same video can be distributed to all of these multi-channels, and YouTube would think they're different videos. Why? Because we changed the size of the video in between every single upload. So you can use the same video if you want to be really lazy. You can use the same video and do massive backlinking like this, because we're going to use the same video again in the Video Send Alpha tab, and in the Web 2.0 Embeds tab, and in the social bookmarks as well. So one campaign you can do with one video, and you can literally get thousands and thousands of links in minutes, okay? So if I choose to put this video into all of these YouTube channels, okay, and then I get some upload results, like you can see in here. Now what I tend to do is I go over to the Video Send Alpha tab next. Now the Video Send Alpha tab is the one on the front end of the launch tonight, but I've made this really affordable for everybody. In fact, my existing customers, some of them are a little bit upset because I made this so cheaply when they paid a lot more for it, but they're getting some extra bonuses when we get some extra updates done for them. Okay, so when I come in here, let's just go into one that I've already got a video, and say for example, actually when I don't have a video, let me just go here. So if I want to add a video on here, I can put in the details, the same details, I can upload the same video, and this will go to video sharing sites like Vimeo, Dailymotion, etc. Now when I want to put in my money URL in here, I can simply click this button to import from Tube Link Wheel. So that means all the videos that's been posted here, I have automatically pulled in as money URLs for video syndication on sites like Dailymotion and Vimeo. Okay, that means that we are syndicating our video and backlinking to our YouTube link wheels. Okay, so we're starting to compound on the power of the syndication and the backlinking, and we're adding some strategies. But even more important is when we come over here to the options, okay, you can see that we can automatically ping every single URL. We can automatically index every URL, and it's just a checkbox option. You don't have to remember to do it if you check these options here at the beginning. Okay, we can choose to make a link wheel or not to use a link wheel. I know some people don't like it. You think it's all old style. Kind of is, but it still works. Okay, and you need this one if you want to spin the videos where it says auto spin videos. Spinning videos means you're changing the file size. We can choose the number of threads. For me, it works okay with about 10 threads at a time. If you want to schedule a project, you can. I never use that. Okay, I'm just too lazy. I just want to get it done. Okay. The long tail sync keywords you can use, but this is only available in the OTO for the long tail alpha. Okay, and if I wanted to do that, I would just pull in and save in here. And plus, we can choose to automate social bookmarking as well. Okay, that is taking the YouTube link wheels. Okay, taking these results, making those the money URL. So we're going to be backlinking to those. Now, if I want to use accounts in here, let me see how many I've got now. just need to click on import, checkbox all, click on import, and I've got in here 99 accounts. Okay, now these 99 accounts are all going to backlink to my YouTube link rules, which is my tier 1. Okay, so we're really compounding on what we can do there. Plus, whenever they are posted, we will be auto-pinging and auto-indexing, and we will be making a link rule, we'll be changing the file size, and we will be using commercial intent keywords as well. Okay, pretty powerful stuff. Let's talk about the social bookmarking. Okay, let's come over here, social bookmarks. Now, we have got something very, very powerful here. Social bookmarks are great for ranking videos, okay? There's absolutely no doubt about it. It's always been like that, you know, for many, many years. They are just very, very powerful way to rank videos, okay? What we want to do is we want to be able to create massive amounts of accounts. And one thing before I go further with this as well, if I go and create a new project in here, say I'll just call this one number 6 for speed, okay? You will see that when I come in here into the account section, I can reuse the same accounts again and again and again, okay? So if I want to create sets of accounts, you know, maybe up to 400, 500 accounts within a specific niche, or for a specific customer, or for a specific, around a specific topic, then I can do that and keep reusing those accounts. So even though we can create thousands of accounts, literally in minutes and literally in one click, okay, it doesn't mean that they only get used one time. We can use this multiple times. Excuse me. And you know, we got that flexibility that we can just keep reusing these accounts again and again. Okay, so when I come over to the social bookmarks tab, we have 2 tabs at the top here. One says social bookmarks, the other one says accounts. Okay, excuse me, my throat's a little bit sticky. What we can do in here is we can use the bulk account creator as well. Okay, now this is in the front end of the software, the social bookmarks. This itself could have been a launch on its own because it's so powerful. And again, we can go and we can create 20, 40, 60, 500 profiles if you want. But if you want to do high volume profiles, you're going to need to have, you know, plenty of proxies and check your capture balance very often as well. Okay, so it's the same process. You make 2 decisions. Let me just show you one more time. 2 decisions, and one is what your time delay is, how many profiles to create, and then you click one button and it's done. Okay, now when we have got results in here, let me see where's the results in here. Okay, so this campaign, you can see I've got results. Now I can choose, if I want to, send it to Indexer, send it to Pinger, and send it to Social Bookmarker. You have any options to automate this, or you can choose to do it this way. Okay, maybe you want to index them again sometime. Maybe you've got a bunch of different accounts you want to bookmark with. You have that option as well. It's very, very flexible. You can do it whatever you like in here. And this basically guarantees you're going to get ranking for keywords if you just do enough of these, okay? This is a very, very, very powerful tool with the social bookmarking, with the video syndication, and using these video sharing sites, because you know, there's not many softwares around that can do the account creation with these sharing sites. I think the nearest thing to Video Send Alpha would be Traffic Geyser. That costs $2,000. It doesn't create accounts, and it doesn't even give you URLs of videos that's been posted. Okay, with Video Send Alpha, you create the accounts in one click. You get the URLs, you got choice what to do with the URLs, whether you want to auto-ping them, auto-index them, and it just becomes more and more powerful, and we can even send them over to bookmarks as well, okay? And the bookmarks accounts creator, you can create thousands of accounts, okay? Very, very cool stuff. Right, next, let's see what else. Let's come back up to my slides again, because I kind of went off on a tangent there. All right, using Web 2.0 embeds effectively. Now, we do have Web 2.0 embeds in here. Let me just see, where did it go? I need to just grab a different license key one more time. Just put a new license key in here. We should see this.
And for those of you that are asking what is a proxy is pretty much it's, I don't know the technical term, but it allows you to run a lot of registrations and things like that from different IP addresses. So it doesn't, sometimes when you register too much from the same IP address, you get blocked by Google and things like that. So proxies makes that a little bit easier. Now, proxies are also, we definitely recommend using them, but we definitely recommend using them if you're a power user. Sometimes you can get away without using proxies if you're not that much of a power user, but it'll definitely make your life easier to use proxies. And for Taylor, that's asking that if we have clear documented strategy for the simplest way to use it to rank our money videos. Yes, inside the members area, there's full training on exactly how to use Video Send Alpha. So I know it looks like a huge tool, and it is, but we've got videos that break it down and make it very easy to understand how to use it.
Yeah. Okay, so I had to restart the software again because we just did another update there, and you will see that the software auto updates. If there's an update there, when you fire up the software, it will tell you. You just click OK, and it auto updates for you. Okay. Now, Web 2.0 embeds. I mean, this is huge. This is really, really, really massive. Now, with the ability again to create these accounts in bulk. This is in the Auto2 version of Video Send Alpha, okay? There's just so much power in this one tool here. We can literally create thousands of Web 2.0 accounts, thousands. And if you just switch this on, run it, leave it running overnight, you will have thousands of accounts in the morning, okay? Now, the beauty of using these is that we use them with what we call Web 2.0 embeds. Now, if I'm in the video section here, what you will see different when I click to add in here is that we can add the titles and descriptions, etc. as usual, but instead of uploading a video, we're putting in a video URL, okay? Now, how could we use that really effectively? Well, you could put your money URL in there if that is a YouTube video. If not, then you can put the links from YouTube link hooks in here and just run it to thousands of accounts and get thousands of video embeds. Now remember the long tail alpha that we did in here. You can see we got some little tokens in here. So if I put a title in here and I want to put a title in here as well, I just simply click on that. If I want to stick the keyword in there, in the description I can do that. If I want to put a location in there, it will take from the long tail alpha tab, okay? It will just generate randomly from what is in there. So you could have a buyer intent keyword phrase in the title and a completely different one in the description, okay? Really, really powerful to be able to do that and automate it as well, which is really important, okay? And plus we can just, you know, if you want to put in some plain text for your titles and plain text for your description, you just click one button to auto spin it if you put some spinner in the settings for, I think we're using best spinner, spin rewriter and word AI. If you got them in the settings, if you got one of those, then it's just one click and it will auto spin this for you as well. It's really easy. The whole thing about this software is it's just a matter of filling in a couple of fields and clicking a button. Often that's all it is, and it just keeps going on like this all the way through the tool. It's just very, very easy to use. Okay, so this is how we do network embeds really effectively, and of course, again, in the options, in every single campaign, in any of the posting tools, whether it's the social bookmarks, whether it's the Web 2 embeds, whether it's the Video Send Alpha posting to the sharing sites, or whether it's the YouTube link rows, we always have these settings that we can choose to auto-ping, to auto-index, to make a link row, to auto-social bookmark, to use the long tail alpha, and everything happens automatically just by clicking these checkboxes, okay? It all happens automatically. It's a powerful, powerful, powerful tool. Okay, now what you can see in here with the Web 2.0 embeds is that we can import the URLs from YouTube link row like we did with the Video Send Alpha, or we can import from something called RSS Extreme. Now I will show you this in 2 minutes, but I'm going to show you something very cool that we added just yesterday, actually just this morning. I was talking to Joshua about this a couple of days ago and we got it put in this morning. Now we've added something called a downloader in here. And basically you can put any YouTube URL and it will download the video. If anybody's seen Joshua's case study that he did last week, the first time he used Video Send Alpha, I think he got ranking for about, what, 5 or 6 keywords, Josh, within...
it was about 4 or 5 keywords in about 13 hours. I set up the campaign the night before. I fell asleep, woke up, and I had first page rankings within 13 hours for several buyer intent keywords.
Yeah, and he probably had them much earlier than that, but he had gone to sleep. So when he woke up, it was there in the morning. But what Josh was doing, he was picking a product from Amazon and basically what he did was he downloaded the video from the vendor's website or from I see that from Amazon or something like that, but he was using a web-based tool to do that. So we built in the downloader, but once I built in the downloader, I had two new ideas how to use this. So we had added yesterday, this morning as well, something called the competition analyzer. So if I type in here paleo diet, I'll show you how to use this effectively because it's really, really powerful. This is going to analyze competition for any keyword, but it's using YouTube videos to be able to do that. And I know you're probably wondering, why do we want to get results back from YouTube videos when we want to rank in Google? Well, I'm going to show you in just a second exactly why, because this will tell you how competitive your keyword is in YouTube, but also it will score the competition according to a color code of green, yellow, and red. But we can also see some data that we can see what we need to do to overtake any of these videos that are in Google as well. Okay, so we can see from the top ranked videos according to the number of videos that you want to pull results back from here. So you can see here, paleo diet competition score is 83%. Now I chose only to pull in the top 3 videos. Okay, the reason I've done that is twofold. One, it's quicker to do in a webinar, but secondly, these are the most likely to be ranking in Google. Okay, of course I would check that before I go into a campaign, but if I just want to see something quickly, I'm going to do that. I might look at that and think to myself, well, this video's got 963 backlinks, this video's got 3,000 backlinks, this one's only got 86, and you know, I can find out how many views, how many comments, I can see if they got the keyword in the title, if they got the keyword in the description, I can see if they got keyword density, I can even see the social metrics, the tags, and everything like that. Okay, I can even see the uploader, which is very, very cool, because if you know who the uploader is within a specific niche, you can go and find his channel, and you can basically see what other stuff he's promoting, what other keywords he's promoting within that niche. Now, looking at this paleo diet, I'm going to say to myself, well, that's a little bit competitive. So what if I just make it a little bit longer tail? I can do paleo diet recipes, for example, and I can click this, and it will go off again, and it will come back and tell me, is that a better keyword to target? Don't forget that with the power of using the long tail alpha with and for any niches, gives us the ability, because we're taking those keywords initially from Google, and that we can put, you know, relevant titles, relevant descriptions with the backlinks that we're using to our money URLs, okay, and we can basically backlink in very high volume if your money URL is a video on YouTube. So I get the competition score back here for a longer tail keyword. You can see I've got 31% now. That is doable, okay? And I can see there's only 349 backlinks, only 186 backlinks. And for some reason, this one here says no backlinks, but there must be an error there, because I just don't believe it's got no backlinks, okay, for this keyword. But it gives us a good indication of what we can use here. So what we did with the downloader in mind was I made it possible for us to be able to just checkbox any videos we want from the competition analyzer and click this button, and we can just simply click that and it will start automatically downloading. Okay, right, now if you feel really lazy, you don't want to make a video, but you want to do a very, very fast backlinking campaign, okay, you don't have a video, you don't feel like making a video, you're just feeling lazy basically, and you want to do a campaign, you could use the competition analyzer, pull in the videos, and you can checkbox the ones you want to. You can click on this button here that says send to. You can choose to send that to YouTube link rule or video send alpha. You don't even need your own videos to use video send alpha anymore. You can use someone else's videos, because remember, it will change the size of the video. You can put different thumbnails in there. So if you've created some generic thumbnails, and we have got something like 40 or 80 graphics in the members area, I've actually got 40 coming, there's 40 there right now that you can use. And there's some call to action thumbnails as well, which are perfect for using just for the purpose of using as thumbnails for, you know, for backlinking purposes, if you're doing something like this, where you don't even need your own video to go and do a backlinking campaign and just do thousands of backlinks. You can upload this into your YouTube channels, or you can upload this into your video sharing site accounts that you've created. okay? And you can use that really quickly. You can even use this to upload into a new YouTube channel, and you can take the top 20, top 40, top 50 results in any niche, okay? Some of the best niches online are things like, I don't know, conspiracy theories and alien stuff and documentaries and stuff like that. You could create a whole channel using this if you just want to choose like up to 50, up to 200 videos. It will pull the top results back, and you can simply upload them into another YouTube channel, and you've got an authority channel being built in the background, okay? And you can even just change the thumbnails if you want as well. So there's multiple ways that you can use this, but it's given us more power. But that is not all. We've done something very, very, very cool over the last 24 hours, okay? We've made the ability that we can import from Animoto. Now, Animoto is kind of an older tool that you're probably aware of, but you know, they have actually been advancing that tool for quite a while now, and it's got some nice video animations, and it's got some good quality videos that they can use, okay? So when you create a video inside Animoto, the beauty is that in one click you can change the animations. Let me just put in the username and password in here first. You can change the animations in one click, basically, okay? Which makes it really, really powerful for being able to create multiple videos. So if you create one video, you can create from that, you know, 10, 15, 20 videos pretty quickly just by using their one-click animation sort of changer. It changes the animations if you want to. Okay, so let me just pull this in. I'll pull in some videos. This is from a very, very old Animoto account from about 6 years ago. So I can just simply checkbox any or all of these, and I can load the videos. And click on import selected videos. And this automatically pulls it into the downloader, okay? And that means I've got a whole bunch of videos in Animoto. So if you've done one sort of campaign where you've done one video and you've chosen to use the Animoto option to change the animations and change the video slightly, then you're always going to have a different video, and you could do that as many times as you like in Animoto. So if you've got an Animoto account, then we can pull in the videos from there, which is pretty cool, okay? And then from there, of course, we can send to the link wheel or the video send alpha tab. Very, very cool. So I'm glad that we got that in this week. I was hoping that we could get it in, and just happy that we have, because it's such a great tool to be able to use. It's a great feature to be able to add. Okay, I've still got some other things to show you, but let's see if we've got any questions at the moment.
Yeah, there's several people asking about the training, detailed instructions. And yes, guys, I mentioned this a few minutes ago. There are full tutorial videos on the download page. I know right now it seems like we're spraying you down with a fire hose because we have limited time. But yes, there will be full tutorial videos showing you on every single part of the software in detail how it all works. So don't worry about that. Bridge is asking, can we also use the URL of a Hangout video as well? Yes, Bridge. A Hangout, once you're done with a Hangout, it pretty much turns into a YouTube URL. And you're gonna get, once you're done with your Hangout, you're gonna get a YouTube URL that YouTube tells you, hey, your Hangout is now online, and it's gonna be the same link as a YouTube URL.
This is a members area. For something like that with the Hangout, I've forgotten what the person's name was there. With the Hangout video, for example, what you can do is you can take that and you can put it through the RSS stream, you can put it through the Web 2.0 embeds, and you can use the YouTube link wheels to link to that as a first-tier link, where the YouTube link wheels are first-tier backlinking to that Hangout, okay? That will work very, very well, and we've done that a few times ourselves. Sometimes we will use YouTube live events, sometimes Hangouts. What you've seen here in the tutorial section in here, okay? There's a couple of webinars that I've done previously. There will be some more webinars after the launch as well, where we take some questions and answers. And there's so many strategies built in here that you won't even see at the beginning that I will be teaching, okay? There's a whole bunch of strategies and ways that we can use this, because there's just so much flexibility with the tool, okay? Although it's very automated, you still have some choices that you can make. There's various ways to use it. Okay, this is tutorials area, so you want to watch this video first. This is really hugely important. This is talking about captchas, proxies, things like that, how to get the best results. It's, you know, it's only a 4-minute or 5-minute video. It's a, you know, it's worth spending time to do that. You can see down here how to use the automated account creation, how to use the competition analyzer, how to use video download loader, and all that kind of stuff is all in here. Okay, and it's, you know, everything is covered, everything. We will probably add more videos in there, and these are fresh videos that I actually did today. Okay, so there's nothing difficult at all. Everything is just point and click, fill in a couple of fields and click a start button, and it's really that simple. Okay, and plus we have the Facebook group. We have users being, we've got hundreds of people being using Video Send Alpha for, you know, a year, and we just kept making it better and better, and we took a bunch of feature requests from them as well, and some of those have been added in here. And let me show you one of those that actually came from the customers, and this one is called RSS Extreme. Okay, now if I go to YouTube and I take a video URL, okay, if I take a video URL from YouTube, YouTube has got 86 different variations. Okay, so you can see down here, this is one that I've run earlier today when I was doing the tutorial videos. Okay, for example, we've got m.youtube.com. okay, we got m.youtube.be, and there's 86 different variations of a YouTube URL. Why they do that, I'm not quite sure, but there is. So what this tool does, basically, it will grab, you put your video URL in here, your YouTube URL in here. You can do this with Hangout URLs as well. Okay, and it will create 86 different variations. Then it's going to mash them up into an RSS feed. Okay, then it's going to post that RSS feed into FeedBurner. When we post it into FeedBurner, you have 86 different videos appear on that FeedBurner page. Okay, then it takes the URL from FeedBurner, it mashes the URL through a whole bunch of short URLs, Bitly, Google shorteners and stuff like that. Okay, and when it's mashed this and when it's created those short URLs, it posts those short URLs over to RSS directories. It also pings them. It also indexes them. Now, what do we have to do to make that happen? You put a username and a password for a Google account. You put in your YouTube URL. You can put in multiple URLs. So, for example, if I want to take the results from here, I simply have to go into my upload results from here. I can click 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever I've got here, and I can save this into a TXT. I can copy it, put it into RSS Extreme, and it will do this. Now, what do I need to do? How much work I need to do? Username and password for Google account, put in the URLs, and click one button. One button does all of that in seconds. Okay, really powerful stuff. Really very, very, very powerful stuff. And this was an idea that came from one of the customers. Okay, so it creates 86 YouTube URLs, mashes them into one RSS feed, posts into FeedBurner, where we get 86 different videos. FeedBurner URL, we create some short URLs from it. We take the short URLs, we put them through RSS directories. Okay, actually the FeedBurner URL goes through RSS directories. We take these short URLs and we auto-ping, auto-index them, and you know, all that's just happening in one click. I mean, how simple can it be? It cannot be any simpler. It's just, you know, easy to use, very, very easy. Username, password, click a button. Really, very, very simple. Any more questions coming in?
That's definitely, you guys can see the power of this. Some people are asking what features are on the front end and which are in the OTOs.
Good question. Okay. Now, I like to show the full tool, guys, because when I create a tool, I usually create with the full version in mind. When we come to do a launch, you will get it at a much lower price, and we break it into pieces. Some people are not, you know, really hardcore SEO people. Some people just want to do a little bit of video syndication and have it very easy to do, that it doesn't cost them a lot of money. And we understand that. But for me, when I start to create a software, you know, I start with a blank piece of paper. I go to Starbucks, no computer, nobody around me, and I have a title. What would the ultimate XXX be like? And this situation, it was video syndication tool. And this is basically what has come out of it. But when we come into launch, we have to break it up because people have got different budgets and people have got different needs for using different parts of the tool. So let me just grab the front end license key and I will put that in here. And you can see exactly what's in that front end. Okay, I can put a new license in here. Okay, so this is what you will see if you purchase the front end. You've got two choices on the front end, $37 or $47 one time. Okay, crazy price, really, really good value for what you're getting. You get the account creator. It's not going to be creating all of these accounts. I've just changed the license key when I had the full license in here before. But what it will show you is the top 5 up here: Dailymotion, VO, Vimeo, Vid.me, and PhotoBucket. Don't forget that you can use the bulk accounts creator. Make sure you got some proxies. Make sure you've got a capture balance. Okay, use 2 capture. That's the best capture at the moment for solving image captures where they might say, like, choose the pictures that's got a waterfall, or choose the pictures that's got a tree or something like that. We need to be using 2 capture. You choose your time delay, and you can go and create 50 profiles as long as you have the proxies and the captures, okay? And you can come back later. Now, it took me 40 minutes to make 98 accounts. When I posted from those 98 accounts, I had 83 successful postings. And that was just 40 minutes work, okay? Really quick, really easy. You can even get that on $5, okay? Very, very cool. So we got the accounts creator, we got the video sharing site tab. We still got the options and stuff in here that we can automate, and plus you have the social bookmark account creator, and you have the bulk account creator in here too, okay? And you can go and you can create, again, bulk accounts for social bookmarking. And this is, you know, very, very powerful. We can just go and create big amounts, and we can automate the syndication, automate the bookmarks, automate the pinging, automate the indexing, and we've got the downloader in there as well, so you can still import from Animoto, or you can just, you know, pull in a URL from a video you've seen that you know, you might think is useful for, you know, just doing a very quick backlink campaign. You can do it like that if you want to, okay? And of course you've got your settings, etc. as well. So we got 3 spinners, we've got a whole bunch of captures. The best one is 2 capture. We've got the downloader where we can choose which folder to put it in, and we got 5 different indexing options as well, okay? So that is the front end. The front end has got all of that, and that is still a very powerful tool. And for the price point, you know, $37 to $47, that is great, great value. I mean, really good value for what you're getting in here. You get video sharing, site account creation, hosting, automated social bookmarking, all of that stuff is in there, okay? So let's take a look at the next one up.
Yeah, and real quick, before you jump into that, for those of you that are ready to purchase, I'll be posting the link in the chat box so you can go ahead and get started right now for $47, and then Tony will stay on here and go through the OTOs and everything. And Eric also just posted that it's crazy that the account creator should be $37 on its own. So Eric is a big fan of Video Sendafa. He's on here with us, and he even offered to say a testimonial. So he's loving it. He said that just the account creation alone should be $37.
Yeah, it's a very, 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 that's the powerhouse behind, you know, that's the difference between Video Sendafa and other tools, really, even including tools like TrafficGeyser. You just, to get that account creation in just 1 or 2 clicks, is just so powerful for us to use. Okay.
Absolutely. So guys, real quick, I posted the link in the chat box for those of you ready to get started. Just go to the chat box and you'll be able to purchase already.
Okay, I've just put the license key in there for the first one-time offer. And guys, if Eric and anybody else, I know that you know, you guys paid between $197 and $297 for Video Sendafa. I have got some great updates for you guys that you will be getting for free over the next few days. I might have to get through the launch first, depending on how busy it is, but I've got some amazing stuff for you guys. So don't feel that you've been undercut in any way. I've got some things that you're going to get for free that is really, really, really powerful, that will make even what you've seen in the full version 10 times or 100 times more powerful. And that's not a joke, it's true. Okay. In the first OTO, you will see in here we've got the competition analyzer, okay, and that means that we can download the videos from here, okay. We got 3 IFTTT syndication strategies built in here. IFTTT is very, very important for us because we like to set up a whole bunch of IFTTT accounts for our main channels. We've got customers with, you know, hundreds of IFTTT accounts attached to the main channel, the main YouTube channels, and we can do all this crazy syndication, okay, that automates every time you upload a video. For example, in this strategy, then it will post into a Facebook page. When it's posted in the Facebook page, then what IFTTT does, whenever you connect an account with an IFTTT.com account, it will do a data run every 15 minutes, okay? And if you said, you know, for YouTube, if I posted new content, if it finds new content, it will do the syndication that you have asked according to the other accounts that you've added into IFTTT. Excuse me. So you can see here, if I upload a new video, it will automatically get posted into a fan page. From fan page, it will get posted into WordPress, get bookmarked by Delicious, get posted to Tumblr, tweeted, blog, sent to Blogger, etc. Now, if you got this in high volume, whether you've got a tool called IFTTT Backlink Commando, or you can buy on Fiverr.com IFTTT accounts, then, you know, if you start to increase this, buy a few every week, buy a few every month, or buy IFTTT Backlink Commando, and just work on numbers, then you can have hundreds of IFTTT accounts with your main YouTube channel, and all this happening automatically, and all you're doing is uploading your video as normal, okay? Let's just take a sip of water for now. Josh, you want to talk about anything while I take a drink?
Yeah, let me see if there's any questions here. But guys, this alone is very powerful. You know, that being able to do the if this then that, that is some powerful stuff in its own, because you're setting up, you know, these recipes that pretty much take care of things for you. And I think, John, did you want to say something? I think I cut him off by mistake. He was about to say something. But for those of you asking about Link Indexer, some of you asked if you can use Link Indexer with Video Send Alpha. Yes. So Link Indexer is my tool, and if you've purchased that in the past, we have integrated with that, and you can use it in there. So for those of you asking about that. So, and Brian, that goes to the same question. How are you auto-indexing? We're pretty much integrated with all of those indexing services in there.
Carry on.
No, I'm just saying, some people are asking, are there any monthly charges? No, with Video Send Alpha, the one that you're purchasing today, there are no monthly charges for this one. So, no, you can go and purchase one-time fee for the front end and the upsells, and you can get the full version. Someone is asking about Backlink Commando integration.
Backlink Commando, which one? Backlink Commando. We've done so many commandos in the past, I even forget what they are myself. You know, I made them. We've got IFTTT Backlink Commando, where you can create the accounts in IFTTT Backlink Commando. I should actually add in here that we can import from there. That's something maybe I'll get done for next week while we're working on this tool anyway. So yeah, we can probably do that, and we can import the accounts in here. There's a few other bits and pieces that I can show you in here. One of them is very, very, very powerful. And this is called channel bookmarks. Now, if you understand the value of using IFTTT, you might have some customers, some clients, or you might have some channels yourself that you have got a whole bunch of videos, but you haven't syndicated them to IFTTT. Now, how do we syndicate existing videos to IFTTT? Well, kind of figured it out, because in IFTTT.com, they have just added, well, not just added, quite recently, that you can add some, let me just pull it over from the other screen in here, that you can add, if you mark a video to watch later, that we can choose to sort of create a status message on Facebook, for example. So if I add this recipe into what's already here. Now, I will add this as an automation. We'll put this in over the next couple of days. That means that when we use a tool like the channel bookmarks in here, what we can do is two things. We can put in, let me just clear this so it's nice and clean. I can put in my main channel name, for example. So if you've got a client, you just put in your client's channel name, you click on load the videos. It will give you the first 45 results. You can click it again. It'll give you another 45, and you can just keep doing that. Okay, and you can see I've got 135, 180, 225 videos. I could syndicate all of these via IFTTT in one click, okay, just by using the watch later. All I need to do is get a YouTube channel that is connected to IFTTT, okay, put a username, put the password, checkbox all of these, and start adding to watch later. That means that we have already instructed IFTTT to syndicate it. Now imagine you've got 50 or 100 IFTTT accounts attached to that channel. Then you've got, you know, for example, there I've got 405 videos up here. That's 405 videos getting syndicated all over the net with, what, 2 clicks? Just incredible stuff, you know. So you can do this for clients as well. Anybody who's got a YouTube channel, I mean, you can sell that as a service. Really, it's just really powerful. Okay, and that's how we can syndicate existing videos.
Tony, I'm glad you touched on that as well, because a couple of people have asked, can you use this to rank YouTube videos for companies and your clients and all that stuff? So yes, absolutely, you can use this for your own videos. Whether you're doing affiliate marketing, CPA marketing, whether you're ranking videos for your clients, local businesses, you can use this for anything. And just like Tony said, you can be syndicating crazy amounts of videos in a short period of time.
Yeah. So that's basically it in a nutshell, guys. We got the OTO2 version, which is the one I was working on when we first started the webinar, so you get an idea how powerful that tool actually is. And you know, it's not difficult in any way to use this tool, just to be able to do some really crazy syndication stuff.
James is asking, how much do proxies and indexing usually cost? Indexing, the good thing is with Link Indexer, we have a one-time price. I'll be setting it up once we jump off this call. I'll be setting up a lifetime account for that, or a discount for those of you who purchase VSA. Right now it's on a monthly charge, but I'll be setting up, like I said, a lifetime account for that, so you don't have to pay monthly for it. For proxies, you can pay anywhere between $10 to $20 for some good proxies a month. Even on Fiverr, sometimes you can find a good seller that sells proxies, and you just pay $5 every month, and he'll send you new ones. So it's very inexpensive cost. And Nikki is asking, does Mr. Tony's team handle software support and maintain the software? Absolutely. I mean, he's been working on this alone for the last year or so, and I mean, from what I saw, what he added as just me as a you know, I guess a outsider's view, he added about 3 to 4 features within the last week alone. And I'm like, Tony, I mean, we're going live like in a few days. Stop adding stuff. And he's just such a perfectionist. He wanted to put as much features into the software as possible, and he got it done within a few days. And it's just incredible seeing how much he maintains and how much he really wants to make this the best tool out there. So like once he saw my case study where I downloaded the person's video, he's like, oh, I could just add that into the software. Boom, the next day it was already in there, being able to download videos. So I mean, the amount of his support team and his work ethic is just incredible.
Yeah, we've actually just brought in a new support team. My daughter was in there as well, which is nice and sometimes not so nice, because she's got my telephone number and she keeps sending me screenshots of support tickets. It doesn't matter where I am, but that's kind of good. That keeps me on my toes. We got LOL, who does the tech support as well. Joshua lends us a support person as well. Steve is helping with support from Joshua's team, and I'll probably bring in one more as well this week to help with the launch support. But we're kind of stabilizing now, and we've got a fresh team coming in. And
absolutely, and Mark just posted as well. You need to share this. I've been a client of a few products that Tony has launched in the last few years, and they always come up with new add-ons, strategies, etc. One of my top 10 lists of high-quality vendors. Thank you for that, Mark. And absolutely, Tony is one of the best. So there was a question I wanted to address. CJ also said, my opinion, Tony is the best, really.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's see what else. So then you definitely got some fans on here. There was a question that I saw that I wanted to address. All right, but anyways, I'll find the question in a second. But remember, guys, we are live. So if you want to purchase, go ahead and do so. I'm posting the link one more time, and we'll be here, continuing to go through the software, showing you things and answering your questions. I remember what I wanted to touch on right now. To get your license key at the moment, I was talking with one of our other guys, Robert. They're tweaking on getting the emails to be able to be sent out with your license keys. But right now, as soon as you purchase, your license key will be inside of your JVZoo customer portal. So just go to the listing for that. Some people are, and that's what the question that I want. Some people were asking, if you purchase the front end and you purchase the OTO, how do you upgrade the license key? So just make sure you're on the correct listing for the upsell and use the key that's in there. All right.
Yeah.
So
if you want to,
just hit it up.
yeah, sorry, man. If you want to update later at any point, what you can do, but this launch and these prices are only going to be available for 1 week. Okay, and then I have to close it because I don't want to upset my existing customers too much, and I need to give them some attention as well. So this is really just a special for this week only. But if you, in the next 7 days, if you want to purchase an upgrade, you can simply come up here where it says new license, and you can just put the new license in there. It will cancel out the old license and upgrade. And you've seen me do that a few times just on the webinar, and it pulls in those extra features, etc. So no need to uninstall, reinstall, or anything like that. It's, just one click and add it.
Yeah, and one of the amazing things as well that I've noticed from playing with the software over the last few weeks is it auto updates. So there's no need for you to log back into the members area and download it again and install it again. Anytime there's an update, it's pushed automatically to your computer. And the next time you open the software, it's going to ask you to auto-update, and boom, it auto-updates lightning fast. So that's another good thing that I personally like about it. That as soon as an update is out, you don't have to wait. We don't have to email you. You just open the software, and boom, you're going to be notified there's an update, and it updates on its own.
Yeah, that is very, very important because it saves you a lot of frustration as well, sending in tickets and stuff like that. Anyway, anybody got any questions? You want to talk about anything, SEO, video SEO, internet marketing, anything at all?
Yeah. The Ted is asking, is there a dime sale where we have to act in the first couple? No, right now, the price you see right now is a very discounted price that will be active for the next few days. And after that, it will be doubling, and then after that, we'll be closing it down. So make sure that you get in there now. It will. I promise you guys, Tony sold this for $197. So the price that we're asking right now is extremely discounted. You're getting some amazing value, and it will only be available for a few days. And for those of you that are on here that have purchased before, Tony will be taking care of you with some great bonuses. For those of you that bought at $197, don't worry, you will be we will be taking care of you, and we'll be getting some great bonuses.
Yeah, that will be built into the software as well. This will be extra stuff that we will build into the software just for you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. So there's some people asking about the OTO. So it's 47 on the front end. The first OTO is 67, and the second OTO is 67. So some very affordable prices there, and you're getting something that can allow you to go out there and pretty much rank at will with your videos. And Dick is asking about the OTOs. We kind of, if you want to, I guess, touch on them one more time really quickly, Tony. We touched on it a bit already, but if you want.
Yeah, okay. Well, the first OTO, you get the competition analyzer, okay, and that means that we can choose the videos from here very easy for, downloading and re-uploading and stuff like that. And you get the 3 IFTTT strategies in here, 1, 2, 3. You get the tube link, which was in the OTO 1. This is what I use for my tier 1. Okay, this is really important for me to be able to use this. And you also get the channel bookmarks where you can, if you've got your clients and you want to get their existing videos syndicated via FTTT, this makes it happen in 1 click. Okay, that's the OTO 1. The OTO 2, you get everything else. You get the long tail alpha, you get the RSS extreme, okay, And what else have we got in there for? Oh yeah, we got this one here, the Tube Networks. Okay, the very first strategy I was teaching, the YouTube networks. Now, I tried to use this today. My coder needs to tweak this tool. This tool will do the saved playlist part for you. We used to have it create the accounts as well, create the new channels as well. But what we found is we could not get around YouTube asking for phone verification for every single channel. When you saw me creating it manually, it never asked me for a phone number. Okay, it never asked me to confirm via text message. So what he needs to do is today or tomorrow is just do the saved playlist part so that you don't even need to worry about the privacy settings and all that kind of stuff. That will be automated for you as well. Okay, so that's a very, very powerful tool. So you could go and get a virtual assistant to create a Gmail account for you. You could get them to create 50 multi-channels really quickly, and then tell them to come in here, add their username and passwords, and basically for the Google account, click on loads of channels, and it's going to be something like the Tube link wheels where you have the drop down here. And basically all you need to do with the Tube Networks then is use that drop down, okay? Use the drop down from here once you've got it loaded up, and you just click on Start Network Builder, okay? Just click a button and just go through them one by one, and you can create, you know, a lot of these support channels pretty easily, very, very quickly, okay?
Okay, so there's a couple of people continuing to ask how do you get access to the OTO. So the download page to download the software is going to be the same. The only thing that's going to change when you purchase the upsell is your license key. And your license key, you'll be able to find it inside of JVZoo. And our other partner, Robert, just notified me that the emails are starting to go out now for the license key, so that has been fixed. So just make sure that you're inputting the correct license key. Tony already showed you how to do that in the top right corner, and you just click on New License and just swap out the license from the front end license to the OTO license, and then it'll automatically show you all of the features that are in the OTO. So it's a very simple thing. There's no two download pages for the two different versions. It's just one download page, one download link for the software. The only thing that changes is your license key. And Joe, yes, this is being recorded. So we'll be posting the recording inside of the members area as well. James is asking, can you re-explain the RSS thing?
Yeah, I'll do that in just a second. In the front end, guys, you've got the social bookmarks. So you can create accounts in bulk here, and you can also post to these accounts. What we can do in here when we're posting to the social bookmarks is we can put in the URL for a YouTube video. Click on this button. It will pull in the title and the description from that YouTube video. Okay. From there, what we can do is we can just click auto spin. It will spin that for us so that we don't have to think about it. It takes a couple of seconds. You can see it has spun all that in here just in one click. Give your project a name. I'll just call this number 1 for ease of use right now. Give it a keyword. I'm going to put this down to product creation because that course was about product creation. Okay, and we can put a time delay in between the posts, and again we can choose to use URL shorteners, and you know, drip feed if you want to, use random accounts if you want to just do some random bookmarking and stuff like that, and basically just add your project and you can click on start posting and stuff like that, and it will go and post to all of these sites. So it's pretty easy to use and very, very fast as well. I need to, whenever you want to post, you've got to checkbox in here. Okay, so that will go off and start to post. Now the RSS Extreme, one more time with this, we can put in the video URL. I'm going to put in the URL that I just grabbed here. I'm going to clear these ones. I need to grab a password for here. Let me just see, where did I put that password? Okay. It's alright, I'll change the password after the after the webinar. Okay, so this is the password for a Google account. Now all I need to do, I put in one URL in here. All I need to do is click on this button. Okay, and you can see down the bottom it's got a progress bar thing. So what it's doing first is going to create the 86 different YouTube variations for this URL. Okay, so like m.mobile.com, etc., things like that. Then it's going to mash them in an RSS feed into one URL. Okay, from that one URL, it's going to post into FeedBurner. FeedBurner will have 86 different videos on that page when it's posted. Okay, then it takes the FeedBurner URL and it creates short URLs from the FeedBurner URL. Okay, like bit.ly and stuff like that. And then it will get these links indexed, and also it will get those pinged, and also it will send them to RSS feed directories. Okay, very, very simple. And there's really, all of that happened. We got 105 links in a matter of one click. Okay, really super simple stuff, guys. Very, very powerful, but very easy.
Yeah, absolutely. And guys, remember, we are live, so you can go to the sales page right now and pick up your copy. Let me go ahead and post the link one more time. It is in the chat box already, but I'll go ahead and post it to you guys either way. All right, so I'm posting it now, sending to all, and you guys can. Dick is asking, can I use it? Can I use this on my Mac? Right now, this is a PC software, but if you want to run it on your Mac, you could just run it using Parallels.
Most of the guys are using the VPS. I mean, they've got multiple softwares on a VPS. They might be using GS's search engine ranker or tools like that on a VPS. You can get a reasonable VPS for about $20 a month, where you can run, you know, multiple softwares. The reason why you see softwares like this that work only on Windows or on a PC is because it's built in .NET. Okay, .NET gives us far more flexibility when we're using things like account creation in bulk. Okay, it's just so much more possible to do. There's more things that we can do using .NET than what we could do if we use, for example, Adobe Air. Okay, I could not make a tool like Video Send Alpha in Adobe Air. It's too limited for things like the account creation and stuff like that. Whereas tools like, programs like .NET, for example, they have multiple add-ons that can be used as well. And that's why you will see tools like this. It's PC only, but there's a huge amount of tools like this, and there's a lot of people just use a VPS to run multiple softwares that are for this kind of thing, for SEO kind of purposes. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. See if there's any other keys. Okay, that means we have 3 keys. So yeah, if you purchase the upsells, make sure you use the key for the last one that you got. Do any of the OTOs have a monthly fee? The only one is the Mass Media SEO, which is our press release service. But anything else, no. Anything having to do with Video Send Alpha, there are no monthly fees. Let's see. Any other questions? Jeff is saying, can the light version be upgraded to the Pro version later on? Remember, these prices will only be available for the next few days. After that, the price is going to start going up, and then we'll be closing it after about a week. So if you can upgrade between then yes. If not, then you can't. But right now, the Pro for 10 extra bucks, you can get the Pro version and not have to worry about it. So I'd go with that now if you can. Patrick's saying, what version is this? So I guess Patrick came in late. So you're getting the Pro version on the front end, and it'll be available for the next few days only till about Monday, and then the price is going to increase after that. And then we'll be closing it completely after about a week or so. So you can get in there now. We have the Pro version on the front end, and then we have the advanced version on the upsell, and then the extreme version and up in the second upsell. So you can, and both, you'll be able to see exactly how all of that works. We have full demo videos on each page, and it walks through everything that you get with each version. So if you couldn't understand it now, you'll see a demo of each version on the pages. And yes, for those of you that are asking about the training, yes, there is training, full training included with with Video Send Alpha. So I know it seems like we're throwing a lot at you right now, but don't worry. Once you download it, you can take your time and go through all the training videos because we do cover all the training and everything step by step in easy to follow videos. So don't worry about that. Yes, there is a 30-day guarantee. So if you don't like it, so that's CJ. CJ asking about 30-day money-back guarantee. Yes, there is a 30-day money-back guarantee. So you can play around with it for a full 30 days. If you don't like it, hit us up, and we'll give you a full refund. Joe is wanting a link to the mass media SEO. Yes, I'll send it to you now. And
Mass media SEO is a great product as well. The distribution for mass media SEO gets you hundreds of links. It is not the same level of distribution for sites like Newswire, for example, that would charge you $297 for 10 press releases. And with services like Newswire, if you don't use up your 10 credits that you spent $300 for, you lose those credits month after month, okay? With mass media SEO, we do a lot of manual SEO, and we give you far, far more for your money, okay? So you can get today 5 press release pack for $47 today. It's usually $77 per month, but we use a lot of Video Send Alpha. We use the YouTube channel networks. We've got 1,000 YouTube channel networks. We've got 1,000 Google Plus accounts. We've got over 150 blogger accounts, all linking to our YouTube channel. Plus, we're using things inside Video Send Alpha. So our press releases with mass media are multimedia press releases. You can put images, you can put videos. Okay, if you put a video, we're going to take that video, we're going to put it into our YouTube channel. We're going to link it to your YouTube video. Okay, we'll link it to your YouTube video from the one that we upload, and basically we're doing a whole bunch of syndication from there as well, and we use Video Send Alpha to do that as well. So that all gets done for you. Okay, it's not bad distribution. It's not as good as Newswire as far as the press release distribution, but it's very, very good value, and you're getting a lot of different referring IPs when you're using when you're using services like press releases, but with that additional SEO, you're getting huge amount of value, and so that we can get those rankings sticky instead of when they tend to drop off with press releases when a news story begins to get old. We're doing the SEO to try and keep it up there, permanently, and it's absolutely great value. You can get 10 press releases for, I think it's $97 a month, 20 for $197. Actually 177, and if you compare that 20 for 177 compared to Newswire at 10, then you can see the value. But not only that, we let your credits roll over. If you don't use your credits each month, it will roll over into the next month for a maximum of 3 months. Okay, that gives you plenty of time to find a writer. You can find somebody on Fiverr.com that can do this for you. You can resell these press releases to customers if you're doing offline. Okay, you can resell them for a lot of money, really. For what you're paying for them, you can easily, go and get 10 times the money back. For that one client, we pay your membership for mass media for 2 months probably, I would guess. So you've got a lot of sort of flexibility with mass media, and plus you've got a manual SEO being done, backlinking done, multimedia press releases, and the distribution that comes with it from the YouTube channel, the support channels, and all that kind of stuff. It's a great service.
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, I had to go on mute there. My building started going crazy. The alarm in my building. I don't know if you heard that, but
yeah.
But guys, remember, you can go ahead and pick this up now. CJ is asking, does it run on XP7 Vista? Yeah.
If you can use Windows, .NET 4.5, I can't remember what was the sort of cutoff point. I think it might be Windows 7 up, if I'm not wrong. With the new versions that we've got with these alpha tools, I think you need Windows 7 up. If you get it and it doesn't work, you have two options. You can get it for a refund, yeah, but we can put a tech support guy on TeamViewer to help you, or you can get a VPS for about $20 a month, and you know, you can put these softwares on there. So you got those options. And don't forget, when you've got a tool like this and you're not paying monthly, the only thing you need to think about is the proxies and the captures, okay? And it's just really very, very affordable when you see the power of what it does.
Yeah, absolutely. And guys, I mean, I'm not sure if you've seen my case study, but I ranked the video within 13 hours just using the indexer, the pinger, and the bookmarks. I didn't even touch anything else. So that's the power of that, this software. All right, so if you guys have any more questions, feel free to post them in the chat box. If not, we'll be jumping off here in the next few minutes and making sure everything is running smoothly with the launch.
Okay,
right.
I think we can.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and jump up. Guys, thank you for being on here. We're going to have to jump off and see, make sure everything is running smoothly. We will be posting a replay of this in the members area. I'm going to go ahead and post the link to the sales page one last time, and then we'll be jumping off and making sure that everything is going well. So make sure you join us. Make sure you pick up the OTOs as well and really have the ultimate ranking tool in your arsenal. So thank you guys. Thank you, Tony, for being on here and showing everyone, and we'll see you guys in the members area.
All right, guys. Thank you for attending. See you soon. Bye-bye.